Hello and welcome to Mum Cooks. Today I'm very excited because I'm going to be making a triple layer chocolate cake, and this one is vegan and gluten-free. This is a very simple recipe. All you do is put the dry ingredients into a bowl and then slowly add the wet ingredients, mixing together. And that's it. It's very, very simple. So our first ingredient is 400 grams of white sugar. Then we have 375 grams of gluten-free flour. Then we have 180 grams of cocoa powder. Whoops, gone everywhere. And lastly, 3 teaspoons of baking powder. And give that all a good mix together. So that was 4 dry ingredients, and now we have 4 wet ingredients. I have 700 millilitres of soya milk, 140 millilitres of melted vegan butter, 3 teaspoons of cider vinegar, and 2 teaspoons of granulated coffee dissolved in a little bit of hot water. Okay, so we're going to add the apple cider vinegar into the milk and give that a little stir, and that will curdle the milk. Then I'm going to add my coffee into the butter, pour that all together and give it a little stir. I'm going to make a well into my dry ingredients, and then I'm going to pour the wet ingredients into the dry, slowly incorporating all the wet ingredients and dry ingredients together. And then give everything a good stir until it's all come together. There, that looks beautiful and it smells so chocolatey. Now we're going to put everything into the pans. So I've prepared 3 tins. I've greased them and then I put greaseproof paper on top. And we're going to divide the mixture between the 3. So there we go. Now these 3 can go into the oven at 180 degrees for about half an hour. So whilst my cakes are in the oven, I'm going to get on and make my chocolate icing. So I have 175 grams of melted dark vegan chocolate. I have 175 grams of icing sugar and 100 grams of vegan margarine. And I'm going to start by putting the margarine into the chocolate and give it a whiz. Once that's incorporated nicely, we can add our icing sugar a little at a time. I've got here a little bit more of my coffee dissolved in water, and that will just help to make it a little bit lighter. And also the coffee, you won't taste the coffee, but it gives the chocolatiness a really good boost. And that's all there is to it. How easy was that? So my cakes are out of the oven. They actually took 35 minutes in the end, and they've risen really well. So well, in fact, that I'm going to have to trim them just a little bit so they look nice on the plate. And so now onto the assembly. This one for the bottom, I think. And I've got a nice fruity raspberry jam here. A nice dollop. Layer is going to have chocolate icing. And then we'll do the same again. And the last little bit of icing is going on the top. Few sprinkles just to finish it off. So that's how to make a triple layer vegan gluten-free chocolate cake.